In the small town of Pinewood Valley, USA, lived a 15-year-old girl named Ariana Wells, shy, quiet, and hidden from the world like a star that refused to shine. Ariana wasn't like other kids. She didn't know how to speak confidently. She didn't know how to make friends, and she always felt invisible. But her heart had something special, a secret dream. Every night she would sit near her window and watch the stars, whispering, "Greater than I wish I could be something more." She didn't know that stars were listening. The boy who ran from his past across the town, a 16-year-old boy named Ethan Miller, lived a life opposite to Ariana's. He was fast, strong, athletic. Everyone said he would become a national champion one day. But Ethan had a hidden wound. One accident, one mistake, one moment that changed everything. Last year, during a big championship race, Ethan slipped in the final round, the whole world laughing as he failed. Since then, Ethan stopped running. He stopped believing in dreams. He stopped believing in himself. Then there was Liam, an 11-year-old super genius kid who loved robots more than people. He didn't talk much, but his brain worked like a small supercomputer. His classmates called him Robot Boy. But Liam wasn't weak. He was just alone, waiting for someone to understand him. One night, something happened in Pinewood Valley that no one had ever seen before. A bright, glowing, silver-blue meteor cut through the sky and crashed into the woods. The entire town shook. People thought it was an asteroid. The government thought it was space debris. Kids thought it was a UFO. But Ariana, Ethan, and Liam, they felt something different, something calling them, something pulling them, something choosing them. They didn't know each other, but destiny was stitching their lives together. Curiosity pulled them to the crash site. Ariana arrived first, scared but brave. Ethan came next, pretending he didn't care. Liam came last, holding a gadget he built himself. When they reached the glowing crater, they saw it, a floating crystal sphere, beating like a heart. The sphere whispered, "You have been chosen." Ariana stepped back. Ethan tried to act tough. Liam froze, eyes wide. The sphere spoke again. "Greater than your world is in danger, but the power to save it rests inside you." Suddenly, the crystal exploded into stardust and slammed into their chests. Everything changed. Ariana could control light. Not electricity. Not fire. Light. Pure, bright, living light. When she was scared, her hands glowed. When she was brave, the world glowed with her. Ethan got superhuman speed. Running faster than wind, faster than cars, faster than he had ever imagined. He wasn't just a runner anymore, he was lightning. Liam gained the power of understanding. Machines spoke to him, codes unlocked for him, technology obeyed him. He wasn't Robot Boy. Now. He was the mind of the future. For weeks they hid their powers. But then the creatures came, shadow-like beings made of darkness. Creatures born from fear. Monsters that fed on hopelessness. The first attack happened in the school gym during a basketball game. Lights shut off. Kids screamed. A dark claw appeared through the wall. Ariana's hands lit up like burning suns. Ethan dashed forward at blinding speed. Liam hacked the entire power grid in 10 seconds. The shadow creatures vanished. But they left a message. ****. They didn't trust each other at first. A shy girl, a broken athlete, a lonely genius. But the crisis forced them to unite. They trained every night in the woods. Ethan teaching Ariana to move fast. Ariana teaching Ethan to stay calm. Liam designing gadgets and suits for all of them. Soon, the kids, who were nothing, became something the world had never seen. One night the sky turned black. Not like night. Worse. Like someone had erased the sun. A giant shadow creature, the king of fear, rose from the clouds. Its voice shook the nation. "Your world belongs to the darkness." Cities lost power. Kids panicked. People cried. But 3 young heroes stepped forward. Ariana. Ethan. Liam. The kids nobody believed in. Ethan ran circles around the monster, confusing it. Liam hacked its core energy. Ariana raised her hands toward the sky. The world was dark, but her heart wasn't. She whispered, "Let the light return." A beam exploded from her hands, brighter than lightning, stronger than the sun. The Shadow King screamed and shattered into millions of sparks. Light filled America again. Kids cheered. Parents cried. The whole USA felt the victory. News spread in minutes. 3 young heroes saved the country. Mysterious light seen across the USA. Speed, light, and the boy genius. Who are they? People wanted to know the truth. But the trio didn't chase fame. They went back to their normal lives. Except nothing was normal anymore. Ariana was confident now. Ethan started running again. Liam made friends for the first time. They had saved the world, and the world had saved them one night. Sitting on the hill where it all began, Ariana looked at the stars and said, "Why us?" Ethan smiled. Liam adjusted his glasses. The stars answered, "Greater than, because every child has magic. Most just never believe in it." And that is how 3 ordinary kids taught the USA and the world that dreams are real, Fear is a shadow, and every young person holds a universe inside them. Asterisk the light inside you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you are listening from, this message is for you. Tonight, as the stars shine above us, I want to remind you of something we often forget. Every one of us carries light inside, a light that does not come from superpowers, meteors, or magic, but from courage, hope, and the quiet belief that we can be more than who we were yesterday. Ariana, Ethan, and Liam were not born heroes. A shy girl who thought her voice didn't matter. A broken athlete who stopped running because of one failure. A lonely boy who believed nobody understood him. Three young souls who felt small in a world that sometimes makes us feel invisible, but something extraordinary happened the night they stopped hiding from the world and stopped hiding from themselves. They discovered that the universe gives power only to those who dare to believe they already have it. They learned that bravery is not the absence of fear. Bravery is choosing to stand even when fear tries to pull you to the ground. And now, as their story comes to an end, a new chapter opens. Yours. If Ariana can turn fear into light, if Ethan can turn failure into speed, if Liam can turn loneliness into brilliance, then you, too, can turn your struggle into strength. Because the darkness they fought in their world is the same kind of darkness that tries to reach us. The darkness of self-doubt, the shadows of fear, the silence of loneliness, the weight of failure, the feeling that dreams are too far away. But listen carefully. Light always wins. Always. Not because it is stronger, but because it never stops trying to shine. The real message of their journey is simple, yet powerful. Greater than, you don't need to be chosen by stars, you just need to choose yourself. Every time you rise after falling, you become a hero. Every time you try again after failing, you become powerful. Every time you stand for what is right, you become a light in someone else's darkness. So tonight, I ask you to look at your own story. What are you running from? What are you scared to try? What dream have you locked inside your heart because someone told you it was impossible? Break that lock. Open that door. Step into your own power, because the world needs your shine. Your voice matters. Your dreams matter. You matter. And if you ever feel like you're alone, remember this. The same stars that watched over Ariana, Ethan, and Liam are watching over you right now. Waiting for the moment you decide to believe in your own magic. So let the world hear you. Let the darkness fear you. Let your dreams guide you. Let your heart shine without apology. Because your story doesn't end here, it begins here. And one day, the world will look up at you and say, that's the light we were waiting for. Thank you. Asterisk.